Hi, I'm George, and I'll be showing you how to change the color of your grass and go from something like this to something more colorful like this. And even if we just apply a little bit here, you'll find that the color changes as the biomes change as well. There you go, that's kind of fun. Okay, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and subscribe as well. If everybody who watches my videos also subscribes, I'll be able to hit my goal of 100,000 subscribers real fast here, and I can then do these videos full time. Also, don't forget to check out my channel for a bunch more Minecraft stuff. We can change the color of grass like this just by changing one texture file. Now to do that, we'll need to be making a new resource pack as well. So let's switch over to the desktop and let's set up our resource pack, and we'll then edit that one texture file so we can then control the color of grass. Whenever you're making a new resource pack, you should start with a brand new vanilla resource pack from the official Minecraft.net website. I'll put the address in the description so you can just click on that to get here. Once you're on this one page, is the add-ons page. Just scroll down a little ways down here past all that stuff and right down here to this little paragraph, and that link right there, that's where you can download the latest resource pack. It comes down as a zip file. I've already downloaded that and I've already unzipped that, and that's right here. I've also made a new folder over here on my hard drive. It can be any place you want. I just called mine color map, and it's just a place to build our new resource files. That's all that is. So over here we need just a few things. Again, this is the downloaded vanilla resource pack right there. You need the manifest.json file right here, and you need that pack icon PNG file. I'll just right drag those over here and copy. So you need those two files, and then we need to recreate the location and find the file that will be changing for doing that grass color. Now it'll be inside of textures, inside of color map, and there's a file right there. Now all of these control different parts of the colors in the different biomes. This is for birch, it's for your leaves, that's for evergreen leaves, this is your foliage, that's your other trees, things like that. The grass covers grass and also grasses that are growing on the grass and some plants as well. And then there are a couple here for swamps, swamp foliage and swamp grass. We care about this one right here, the grass.png. Now it's inside of the textures and color map folders, so let's set that up on our working space over here. I'll make a new folder. I'll call this one textures. There we go. We'll go inside of this one, make a new folder here for color map. There it is. Go inside of that, and that's where we'll copy this grass.png out of the vanilla texture pack. I'll just right drag that over and copy here. There we go. Let me just change the view here, large icons. There it is. So there's our image we'll be working on. We can now close this. I'm done with that. Let's finish getting this basic texture pack set up first though. Just one more thing that we need to do, and that's simply to change the codes here inside of the manifest.json. Let's open that up. There are two things you need to change. You need to change the text in here, the description and the name, and you need to change these UUID codes. We'll start off with the description. I'm just going to call this one, I'll just get rid of that, and I'll call it Grass Resource Pack. And I'll do the same thing right down here. And the same thing right down there. They can be the same or different. It's up to you. One's the description. This is the name of the resource pack, and that's the description down here. Okay, the next thing are these two numbers here called UUID numbers. You have one here, and you have one here. They need to be brand new numbers, and they need to be different from each other. Now it's easy to do these. You can get these numbers right from a special website. Let me bring that website up. And this is right here at UUIDgenerator.net. It's a free service, and it just makes these codes for you. Now you should be on version 4. The site defaults to version 4. Just double check that though. All you need to do is copy this code out. I'm going to hit the refresh button right here. Let it change the code. Choose copy. Let's now go back to our manifest file. It's hiding underneath here. There we go. And I'll change that top one. Just select that, right click and paste. Okay, let's go back to this page here. Refresh. Different code, copy. And then back to our manifest file and change the second one. Right there. And paste. Okay, that's done. Go ahead and file and save. So we're all done with that. We're all done with the website stuff. And the resource pack is all set to go except for changing that one file. Okay, I like doing all of my graphics inside of Photoshop Elements. That's where I'm most comfortable. But you can do this in any graphics program you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's switch over to Photoshop Elements and let's change the colors in that file. Okay, here is that grass.png inside of Photoshop Elements. Now the top half of this file is ignored by Minecraft. Ignore that. The bottom half is what's actually used. You can see here we have kind of a brown color up to a green color, and it's brighter on this side and duller as it goes to the right hand side. And then all the different biomes are chosen from inside of this depending upon what the biome is and the temperature of the biome. It kind of, chooses these in different areas. We're going to be doing something a lot more colorful here because I want to have this kind of fancy and bright for Minecraft Bedrock. And let's just make a new layer up here. There we go, new layer. And we'll just fill this with some bands of color. Now if you want, you can just change the color of this just subtly to a different color, and that's all you have to do. But we're going to go fancier for ours. I'll start off here by selecting a different tool. We'll grab our polygonal lasso tools, that thing right there. This allows me to select parts of my image. I'll just click up here, pull a line right down to like that, and across, and then straight up to here, and back up to my starting point right there. And I'll bring up my color swatches. There we go. And then I'll grab the paint bucket. Now in here I want to have the kind of a magenta first. Then I'll fill that spot with that magenta. There we go. Okay, back to the selection tool, and I'll deselect that. Let's do our next band of color. Same thing right in here. About that far over up here, and then up to our starting point. There it is. Back to the paint bucket. I'm going to skip the dark blue. It just doesn't look good inside of Minecraft. So I'll go right to the cyan. Fill that one. There we go. And then deselect. Let's do our next 3 colors, and this is all done. Okay, over here, and like that, and straight up. There we go. Next one is going to be green. There it is. And paint bucket, and fill that. Okay. And then deselect that. Let's get our next area in here. Just like this. Go about halfway over. And back to the top. There it is. That's going to be yellow. So it's paint bucket and the yellow. Inside of there. Deselect. And the last one right down here. Let's go and get that bottom corner here, the bottom triangle. There it is. Paint bucket. We'll do that one in red. Fill that, and then deselect. There we go. That will be our new color range, and then Minecraft is going to choose the different biomes out of this new color. Okay, let's go ahead and save this. I'll save this twice. I'll first just save this as a Photoshop file. Right back into the same location and just choose save. That way I can always come back here and do something different later on if I want to. Just hide that one, do another layer and a different coloration if I'm not happy with this, or if I want to do something totally different. Let's now save this as a PNG file. So File, Save As, and I'll change this to PNG and save. It'll go right on top of the existing one. That's fine. Choose Yes and OK, and we're all done. We can now go back and finish up our texture pack. Just get this out of the way. We're done with that file completely. And here we are back at our working folder. Let's take a look at that textures and color map. And there's the 2 files. There's our new grass file, and there's my Photoshop file in case I want to go back and change later. Easy to get to. Okay, we now need to zip this stuff up. I'm just going to select all 3 of those. Let's go up here to Share, and we'll use the WinZip right there. This will just go ahead and zip it up. Now it says textures. I'll change this one to color map. I'll call it color map grass so I know what it is. Okay, that's done. We now need to change the extension here. And if you're not seeing the extension, this is very important where it says .zip. Go up here to View and make sure this is checked where it says File Name Extensions. That should be checked. You should see the .zip. Then all you have to do is just change the name. Just click a couple of times there. Change the name to mcpack and click outside. And then choose Yes. And it changes this to a Minecraft resource pack file. It's just a zip file with a different name on it, but this tells Minecraft how to handle this. Now make sure that Minecraft is not running for this next step. Now all we have to do to load this into the game is just to double click on this, and then Minecraft will start, and it's going to load in or import that new resource pack. We'll see the import happening, and then we'll see if it's been successful or not. Okay, there we go. Import started. This should go really fast. There it is, successfully imported Grass Resource Pack. So that's done. All right, let's click on Settings here. We'll just set this one up as a global resource. Scroll down here, here's our global resources. Go up here to My Packs. There it is. There's our grass resource pack. Click activate, and it should be up here in active. There it is. Okay, that takes care of our global resources that will also show up in our game, of course. Okay, go back to settings. Let that install that resource pack. We can now click on play, and we'll go into worlds right down here. Click on this one, let this load in the new world, and we should see our new colors. Okay, back to our game again. So there it is. That's how easy it is to change the grass color. You can see how it's changing for different biomes. There's the bright green over here. It's kind of moving into that magenta over there for that different biome. Let's just go a little bit higher in here. There you go. You can really see how that is changing now for the different biomes in the game, and all controlled from that one file. Okay, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to click on share and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and ask everybody else you know to subscribe also. If I can get that 100,000, I can then begin doing these videos full time. Also check out my channel for a bunch more Minecraft stuff. And I'll see you later.